Welcome back to Historical Hot Messes. Today, we're diving into the chaotic, ambitious, and occasionally scandalous life of Frederick Trump, the draft-dodging grandfather of Donald Trump. From dodging Bavaria's military service to chasing fortune in the Klondike Gold Rush and ultimately being exiled from his homeland, Frederick's story is as messy as it is fascinating. Our story begins in Karlstadt, Bavaria, a small village where life moves slower than molasses. Frederick Trump, just 16 years old, was a barber's apprentice, a respectable trade, but not exactly a ticket to glory. Like many young men of the time, Frederick faced the looming shadow of Bavaria's compulsory military service. At 16, he was expected to trade his razor for a rifle, committing years of his life to the army. But Frederick had no interest in spending years polishing boots and marching in formation. What he wanted was freedom, adventure, and, most importantly, opportunity. And he knew exactly where to find it: America. In the dead of night, Frederick packed his things and fled, leaving behind his family, his military duty, and, well, his honor. In 1885, Frederick arrived in the United States, joining his older sister Catherine, who had already established herself in New York with her husband, a barber. For a time, Frederick followed in his brother-in-law's footsteps, sweeping floors and trimming hair in the family's shop. It was steady work, but it wasn't enough for someone with Frederick's ambition. While his family members lived quiet, respectable lives, Frederick had bigger plans. He wasn't going to cut hair forever, not when the Wild West was calling. By the 1890s, Frederick had traded New York's crowded streets for the promise of the West, landing in Seattle. Here, he opened his first business, the dairy restaurant. But don't let the wholesome name fool you. This was less about milk and more about money. According to rumors, Frederick's establishment catered to more than just appetites, allegedly doubling as a hotspot for gambling and, well, other entertainment. Business motto: whatever pays the bills. When the Klondike Gold Rush kicked off in 1897, Frederick smelled his next big opportunity. He didn't head north to dig for gold. No, that was far too messy. Instead, he opened the Arctic Hotel in British Columbia, a restaurant and lodging house for miners. Officially, it offered food and rooms. Unofficially, let's just say there were rumors of gambling, booze, and sex work. But hey, Frederick wasn't digging holes in the frozen ground, and the profits rolled in. By 1901, Frederick had made enough money to return to his hometown. With him was his new wife, Elizabeth Christ, a fellow Bavarian he had wooed during a brief visit. Life was good. Frederick had money, a family, and dreams of settling down in Bavaria for good. But Bavaria wasn't so quick to welcome him back. Here's the problem. Bavaria hadn't forgotten that Frederick had dodged the draft years earlier. His return set off alarm bells, and the local government launched an investigation. The verdict? Frederick's immigration had been illegal, and his citizenship was revoked. He was officially banished. Despite his desperate appeals, Frederick's banishment was final. He returned to the United States, where he settled in Queens, New York. By 1918, Frederick had established himself in real estate, laying the foundation for the Trump family fortune. Bavaria might not have wanted him, but America rewarded his opportunism. So, what do we learn from Frederick Trump? 1. Sometimes ambition means running away. 2. Fortune doesn't always come clean. And 3. When one country says no, another might say yes. Thanks for watching Historical Hot Messes. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more tales of history's messiest lives. See you next time.